Okay, so this video is hopefully going to help you change expressions that you see from exponential into radical form, or the other way around, from radical into exponential. All right, so I'm going to kind of write the rule up. So if you have some sort of a base, we're going to call that x, and it's raised to this fractional exponent. That is rewritable, right, in radical form as the b root of, not a, x to the a. You could also rewrite that as b root of x, all raised to the a. All right, so all three of those are completely interchangeable and equivalent. Okay, so you are going to be given one form and asked to change it to the other. This one over here on the left is considered the exponential form. These two on the right are considered to be the radical form. All right, so let's see what these problems look like. Okay, so notice this one, you can tell that it has an exponent that is a fraction, so I'm going to rewrite that in, and it tells me to right here, in radical form. So the bottom number ends up being the root. The stuff that's in the parentheses is going to remain under the radical. And then that 7 can either be under the radical or outside. I personally, and on this example, I'm going to put it on the outside. Okay, let's try this one. All right, so again, the bottom number is the root. All right, and then this is going to be the exponent. Now, again, you can put it here or you could put it outside. Those are both equivalent. Okay, pick one of them. You don't have to write them both. Okay, this one, there's a couple different things going on here. Number one, this negative is going to put this entire term into the denominator. Okay, so once it moves into the denominator, that exponent becomes positive. Now, I need to change this from, again, this is exponential form. We want to put that into radical form. So the bottom number is the root, the top number is the power, the top number is the exponent. All right, and then this last example for up top, this bottom number, again, is going to be your root. This stuff is what's going to end up underneath the radical, and then this top number is the power. All right. So that's going in one direction. Now let's see what it looks like going in the other direction. So notice these ones all have radicals in them, right? If you're looking at 5 through 8, they all have radicals, and we are going to find a way to get rid of that. So on this number 5, there's sort of an invisible 2 right here. All right, so I'm sorry about that extra writing. There we're gonna have 1 over. Okay, again, the root goes on the bottom and the power goes on top. All right, and again, you can feel free to leave that just like that. For number 6, my base is x, the root is a 3, and the exponent is that 5. Again, roots go down, powers go up. All right, let's take a look at number 7. All right, so I've got 3r. The root, right, that's going to be the bottom number, and the power that I'm seeing, that's the top number. All right, number 8. All right, again, sort of invisible here is this little 2. All right, if it's not written, it's understood to be there. So I've got 10x, the power goes up on top, the root goes down below. Again, root, power. All right, now these ones down below, these last 4 examples, they actually want you to simplify. So this is going to kind of depend on you remembering some of the rules about exponents that you learned in previous classes. So let's see if I can help you here. If you have a power raised to another power, those get multiplied. Okay, and if you multiply 3 times 5/3, you just get 5. So that's as simplified as that can get. Okay, on this next one, just a reminder that this is the square root, right? It's a square root of the stuff that's in the parentheses. And then this is the power. Okay, now in the parentheses here, I'm going to switch colors. This stuff, that actually simplifies. There is a square root of 25m to the 6th. It is 5m to the 3rd. And that is being raised to this third power. So now what you have inside, you just have to multiply it times itself 3 times, right? So if I write that 3 times, it's 5m cubed times 5m cubed times 5m cubed, which is 125m to the 9th. Look at 11. Okay, and again, I'm going to approach this the same way. I'm going to rewrite this without this exponent. I'm going to write it as a 4th root of 16n to the 4th. All right, now just a reminder, the 4th root means you're looking for groups of 4. So if you take that 16 and you prime factor it, if you write it out as a list of factors, it is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. The same way that this is n times n times n times n. And because we're looking for groups of 4, that's a single group. It comes out from under the radical. This is a group, and it comes out from under the radical, and that's the whole answer, the 2n. All right, and then this last one. Again, if you have a power raised to another power, you can just multiply those. So 9 times 4/3 is 12. And that is as simplified as that gets. All right, I'm available for help and extra questions. Let me know.